Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I would like to take a look at the iPhone 6s and answer a common question. Is the iPhone 6s still a good buy in 2019? But before we do, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more videos like these. The iPhone 6s launched in 2016 and we are approaching its 4-year anniversary. Well, not quite, but we are getting there. It has some features similar to the current iPhones. Let's start talking about the design. At this point, the antenna lines are still there, which doesn't look really nice in 2019. You have the second generation Touch ID, pretty thick bezels around the screen. It's pretty thin though, and it has a headphone jack. The design is overall a little dated. In terms of build quality, it is made of very solid aluminum. It is less scary than having an all-glass phone back, but still wear a case. It has a pretty accurate Touch ID sensor that is not as fast as in the newer iPhones. The screen is a 4.7-inch LCD Retina. It is not as vibrant as OLED though. However, it has 3D touch, but it isn't as fast as on the current iPhone. The video playback is quite good at a 16:9 ratio. Pretty display and it can be okay in 2019. When it comes to software, you will be getting updates for the next few years to come. Well, maybe. You can have iOS 12, which is very good, and still, you have an iOS on an older device. The main experience on iOS is overall pretty much the same on all the phones. When it comes to performance, there's an A9 CPU with 2 gigs of RAM, internal GPU, meaning that the CPU is still good. It is not as fast as the newer ones, but it is not as bad as I thought. The battery life, however, is not as good as before. It should get you through half a day for heavy users, and for light users it will probably last just about the day. But keep in mind that this depends on how much capacity your battery still has. The phone quality is quite good for an older device. The microphone or speaker is not the best, but as long as both people hear each other, then all is good. We can say that it has a basic call quality. Let's look at the camera. It has a 12 megapixel camera with very similar software for newer phones, but you don't have the portrait mode, which was introduced by the additional camera. You also don't have the 4K 60 frames per second, but you can go up to 4K 30 frames per second, which should be more than enough. The image processing is good for 2019 as well, especially for the price it is at. One thing that many people will like, the portability and the reachability. You might be asking, what is that? The phone is not as big as the phones in 2019, and you can still reach the other end of the screen without making too much of an effort. Many phones don't have the headphone jack anymore, but this one has it. However, having one speaker grill is very annoying. It can get easily covered while holding the phone. Audio is not the best either, but it's good. Now, should you buy this phone? If you can get it for less than $300, then it's a pretty basic phone and it can be quite good. However, you can have really better Android phones for a lower price. However, if you want a cheaper iPhone to have iOS, then this could be a good option. Well, this is the end of the video, so if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe as it is greatly appreciated. Also, please let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments down below. Okay, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!